OMG, look what I got. I made a purchase in December, mind you. It arrived in January. I'm now getting around to filming it. This here is a haul from Rephr. You heard me right. I pulled the trigger and I got myself some bougie high-end makeup brushes. Rephr was having a sale, and actually you may still be able to get these at the same price. I picked up the Pro Eye Bundle, which retails for $88, but I got it at 50% off for $44. I also picked up the crease set, which retails for $120, and got it for $59. They also offered a tell a friend discount for $5 off, so I paid $98. Supposedly after 60 days, I'm gonna get an email with a survey, and I just gotta fill it out. And that's all you gotta do to get that extra $5 off and to get the 50% off. All right, so this is what was in that brown bag. It seems, I was gonna say smaller than expected, but I guess they are just little eye brushes. Okay, interesting. They're all just in here. In my head, I thought I would get, here are the ones that came in the Pro set, and here are the ones that came in the crease set. But let's count them up, make sure I didn't get stiffed. So the Pro Eye Bundle arrived with 4 brushes. We have brushes 26, 27, 28, and 29. I'm not gonna lie, my first impression holding them is they are very lightweight. This is plastic for the quality and price that I assumed I was getting. Now, the brush tips are very soft, and I thought they're supposed to be real goat hair, handcrafted in Japan. So I'm just really honestly surprised at how, I don't want to say cheap, but the handles feel pretty cheap. Put it this way, I've gotten better handles from brushes in like BoxyCharm. The crease set, you get 5 brushes, and it's brushes numbered 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Same handle type, same plastic, lightweight, again, soft bristles, but they do not feel luxurious. I need to wash the brushes first before I use them and give them a try putting together an eye look. Alright, it's been a few weeks since I filmed the unboxing of the brushes, and now I'm ready to put together an eye look. But before I get started, there are a few observations I want to point out. I washed all of the brushes and I squeeze out excess water, and then I let them dry flat on a towel. After my first wash, I decided I wanted to try them out, so I created an eye look and I didn't film it. I then used them a second time and then washed them again before this filming. I did the same thing, laid them flat to dry. I want to point out, and maybe I can get fancy in editing and do a side by side. This here is brush number 27. So do you see how it's a little fluffier? It's not quite the same shape. Before it was more condensed. So that is 27. I noticed the same thing happening with brush number 15. Again with brush 16. And with brush 14. Now, it's very subtle. I can see that it's not quite as, I don't want to say condensed, but it's spewing out more than it was, which is expected. However, considering I've only used these brushes twice and washed them twice, I'm concerned, what are they going to look like a year from now? And for the price point, I would expect a little better. Okay, let's put together an eye look so you can see these brushes in action. Today I'm going to be using from Nomad Cosmetics the Tuscany or Toscana palette. Here's what the color story looks like. I'm going to use brush number 15 and go into this shade here. I tapped this shadow 2 times, and this is how much product is picking up. There is quite a bit of kick up, which doesn't bother me. I just want you to know how much product is now left on this brush. These brushes feel extremely soft and really nice on the eyes. I'm going to take brush number 14 and go into this shade here, Tartufo, and put it in the crease. That is how much product is picked up. I also want to point out that brush number 16 and brush number 27 are very, very similar. In hindsight, I don't think I needed the Pro Bundle. The crease set would give me everything I need to do a complete eye look. And as a reminder, brushes 12 through 16, this here is the crease set. And brushes 26 through 29 is the Pro Bundle. With that being said, I'm going to go in with brush 16, and that way I can confirm you truly only need the crease set. I'm going to take this very, very light shade. I'm going to apply it kind of near the brow bone and just kind of blend the top of the eyeshadow I've already placed. I'm going to use brush 13 in this brown shade, tap a little on, and put some underneath my lower lash line and smoke it out. I'm now going to take brush 12, which is a more dense brush, and I'm going to go into this pink shade here and see how this brush will perform just applying on the middle of my lid. I like that. It makes for a nice packer. I wasn't sure how that brush would work out because typically you use like a flatter brush, which they do have in the Pro Bundle. It's this brush here, but I was still trying to see if you could get away with only picking up the crease set. But since I have both brush sets, I am going to start using the brushes from that other Pro Bundle. So this here is brush number 28. I'm going to use it to go into a shimmer shade, and let's see how well it picks up the product without the brush being wet, and applying it on top for some shimmer. I'm now going to use brush number 27. This is the brush that was very similar to 16. And I'm going to go back into that original kind of mustardy yellow shade and just kind of blend everything, because this side's looking a little patchy, which I blame the shadow or my application and not the brush. I'm also going to go back into this pink with brush number 16, and I'm not digging the mustard yellow look, so I'm going to tap off quite a bit and just make this a little mauvier up here, not quite so yellow, just so that my eye look is improved and better than I originally thought it would look in my head. I really want to see how well it can blend on the eye, different shades versus, you know, dipping into pans. Like if you put it on separately, how well will it blend on the eye? They feel very, very nice, very comfortable, very lightweight handles though. Now I'm going to take brush 26 and use it as the brush to apply shimmer in my inner corner. I'm going to take a highlighter from Rephr, dab it in, I think this kind of larger dense pencil brush, that's what I'm calling it, will bode really well for getting right in the proper placement. Yes, it worked beautifully. I'm going to dip back in, same brush, and add a little shimmer on the outer part of my brow bone. Okay, I would like a little more shimmer. That is on this eyeshadow palette. So I'm gonna spray the brush number 28 from the Pro Bundle and go into the shimmer shade and see if I can't get my eyes to glimmer shimmer a little harder. They're honestly, the eye look itself, not to do with these brushes, isn't where I want it. So let's just see if that will add. Yes, much better. Okay, I'm gonna pop off camera and be right back with eyeliner, touch up my mascara, and then I will give my final thoughts. All right, I am back, full face of makeup, and I've gathered my final thoughts, which you've probably deducted by now what I'm about to say. First off, I want to explain why I bought these brushes. I love and enjoy makeup brushes. I also watch a lot of YouTube, and I am very influenceable. I've seen countless beauty YouTubers rant and rave about brushes from Rephr. So much so when I discovered that they were kind of having a sale or that these are half off, I was like, yes, let me get them because I will regret it later when I really want them and they are no longer half off. Well, guess what? As of today's filming, they are still half off. I get the impression that is not a sale, but how they market them, but I'm only speculating. Do I think these are the best brushes ever? No, I do not. Are they bad? No. Are the handles extremely lightweight and seem very, very cheap? Yes. The bristles are extremely soft. I'm concerned that after 2 washings, they're already kind of splaying out. Do I have brushes that function just as well as these? Yes, I do. Are they cheaper? Yes, they are. So I guess my final thoughts are, if you love the brand, you've tried them before, you enjoy them, then you have found the brush set for you. If you have never tried them before, find them expensive as I did. In my opinion, I can let you know you don't need these in your life. I would argue you could get better brushes from Luxie, Sigma, Manny MUA. Now, what I believe you're paying for is the 100% goat hair. They also claim these are handcrafted. I would question, if you're handcrafting them, why such a cheap plastic handle? The ferrule seems to be metal, but this is definitely plastic. So at the end of the day, you can spend the money as best you wish. I, in hindsight, could have only gone with the one set and would have been completely happy. Do I still think they're overpriced? Yes, I do. This, if you can't figure out, is a non-sponsored review. I always tell it like it is. So now I would love to hear from you. Have you ever purchased or used brushes from Rephr? Have you used these sets here? I'm curious if they have changed the handles or if the quality is different for these sets than on other sets. Because again, I've heard nothing but fantastic things about these brushes. I'm dying to know if you've tried these before. If you have, what are your thoughts? And if the handles were plastic and lightweight. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you can do me a huge favor, clicking the thumbs up really does help with my channel to grow. All right, thanks everyone.